The more I study the Bible, the more I realize how little I knew about the people, places, and things that Jesus talked about. Take, for example, the place called Galilee. Do you know where that is? It's in Israel. But when I say that, some might think that Galilee is a city, but it's actually a region or a province. And it's kind of like asking someone from America, "Hey, where are you from?" And they might say, "I'm from California," but if you've never been to California, you wouldn't know what they're talking about. Or if someone says they're from the Midwest, it helps to know that the Midwest is a region in the middle of the United States. Well, the same is true with Galilee. It was a region in the ancient world, and it was kind of like a cultural and geographical melting pot of people. In Galilee, there were Jews, but also Gentiles. There were Samaritans, there were Romans, there were Greeks. It was just a very diverse area. And because Galilee was so diverse, there was a lot of animosity between the different groups of people. For example, the Jewish people looked down on the Samaritans and considered them unclean because the Samaritans were a mix of different people groups. And then the Romans would come in and they would exploit the Jews, and they would take their money and they would treat them unjustly. So there was a lot of hatred between the Jews and the Romans. But Jesus came into Galilee and he taught people to love their enemies. In fact, the Sermon on the Mount, which is one of the most famous teachings of Jesus, was actually given in Galilee. When you read the Gospels, you can see that Jesus went all over Galilee. He healed people, he taught people, he even multiplied the loaves and fishes while he was there. So the question is, why did Jesus go to Galilee? Well, the simple answer is this: Galilee was where the people were. I mean, think about it. If you want to be a successful evangelist today, you have to go where the people are. And Galilee was the place where all these different people groups came together. And Jesus didn't just come to save the Jewish people. He came to save the world, and the world at that time was in Galilee. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you learned something. I know that I learned something. I never realized that Galilee was such a diverse and interesting place until I started studying it. I encourage you to do your own research, and remember, God bless you until next time.